All right, I'm going to go through the sectors. I'm going to go straight to the monthly like I usually do, but with the fast talk. I'm going to see the underlying health of the S&P. So S&P globally going one direction, but what's happening under the hood, guys? So I'm going to use a fast talk, and here, remember, power zone, price action goes up. Oh, power zone, price action goes down, etc. So each time the fast talk is in oversold or overbought or oversold territories, we're in trending on the monthly candle chart. So what happened here? The energy sector was in the oversold power band, but trying to get out, not quite make it, rolling over as the price action is rolling over. So we don't know. Right here, monthly defined breakdown, pullback below a 12 month moving average, declining, not super clean, but definitely not in the stage 2. This is more likely a stage 4 pulling back and the price action going back down. Consumer services, this one looks pretty much like the SPX. Look at that insane power band overbought. Stays a long time overbought on the monthly fast talk. If I go on the weekly, we'll probably see go up and down. Deeper in on the daily, even more going and swinging, fueling the next rallies. You look for divergence with a fast stock on the smaller time frames, but on the monthly, you don't look for divergence. You look for this crossing over in December. Right here, testing in October. Oh, going back up, going down, now going back above. Still inclining, 12-month moving average, but still in no man's land. It's looking to turn around, but until we close below the 12-month moving average, this thing is in a still in the stage 2, borderline stage 3. I would rather see it in the upper band right here than in the neutral zone, starting to angle downwards. Transportation. Okay, again, we had the power band. Oh, getting careless with my circles. Briefly in it back in December. Pull back up, and this one's a little weaker. Doesn't quite look like the SPX, staying below a declining 12-month average. So it was not able to close above any of those times above the 12-month average. Fast stock. Oh, bouncing off that line. Will it come back down? It's already starting to do it. The month is still early, guys. We're still early March. This could be the bottom wick of a nice green candle up here. But again, because of the economic data, end of the cycle, I believe we're very close to the end of the economic cycle. I'm going to wait, be patient, and look for situations where I get the fast talk in these going down through the halfway point, going into this oversold territory. That's where I want to be. Anything moving above, I'll just wait. I see that as an opportunity to get my timing right on the way for the next leg down. Consumer goods, a close above 12-month average. Now we're below, hogging it. Is it still declining? Still declining. So not the prettiest after having a crazy stage 2. Look at that. Wow. For a while. A little bit here in the oversold power zone. And testing that breakdown line. Now turn resistance. I love using trend lines on the stock. For some crazy reason, it works pretty well when it's when you break down that support and outturn resistance, and you test, and usually when you break through it, there's a reversal, and then the price action continues in the other direction. So still stage 4, pull back within a stage 4, and let's see if the fast stock could go back into the power band down there. Healthcare, stage 2, difficulty back into stage 3, staying above, but right now we're very trading on that 12-month moving average. And if you have doubt here, if you say, oh, what's the trend? This clear cut, you see, never challenging the 12-month moving average. Well, you're never going out of that of that overbought territory. That's what you're looking for. And right now we're out of that overbought territory, and we're going halfway through, starting to go back downwards. So let's wait and see if this could go have back below this this line, and then in the oversold territory. Industrials. This one looks pretty much also like the SPX, above previous month. Now we're starting to go back downwards. Little potential head and shoulders action there. Again, look at that. When the stage 2 is nice on the monthly chart, it stays above in overbought territory. Never quite getting into oversold back in December, going back up. So let's see. This is still above 12-month average, so you see we're still very high. Let's keep an eye on that for when the price action is going to be below 12-month average. We're probably going to be over halfway mark, and we want to see it stick around in the zone right here. What we have, telecommunications. Stage 2, Rocky stage 2, stage 4, right here, like the beautiful downtrend, going back above, and now let's see if this could turn around back down into this oversold territory. Stage 4, so this is still in the stage 1, starting to angle upwards. If they get a close above this line here, that would be a breakout. So this would be put it back into its stage 2 on the monthly chart. So this one really doesn't have the same look as the other SPX sectors, the ones that look more like the index as a whole. This one has been going down for a while and now consolidating into a stage 1. Basic materials. That one broke down, and you see relatively compared to the SPX, never quite came back up, never challenged the 12-month moving average. Oversold here, still declining. Fast stock. It's more here. Look at that. Look at the bounce. This happens over and over and over on the fast stock. In the testing that support, break down, now become resistance, and let's see if this thing could bounce back and go here. And that would mean the price action would bounce off the 12-month average, bounce off the zone close to that monthly defined support, turn resistance, and back down to test those December lows. Financials. Okay, financials, stage 2, stage 3, started stage 4, but came back into a stage 3 right here. A close below the 115.32 would be a good sign. That would make also the close below a declining or an eventually declining 12-month moving average. And then after that, you can start playing it off. Now we have some monthly defined support here, creating a bigger pattern. Let's see if that fast stock could exit, get further away from, look at that power zone. I've noticed the power zone, well, maybe because we've been in the bull run for the last 10 years, doesn't stay often. If I go back to 2008, the bull runs are always longer than the bear runs. Goes down fast and hard, and as soon as you got out, That was your first warning sign when you start going up here. Oh, wait, let me move that. Trend line violation here. Have fun, play around with the trend lines. Try to identify places where it bounced off and now creating that support and resistance, or vice versa. Give you more clues. All right. Look at that. The power band. It's so cool. And now, ooh. After dropping December, high again, back into a stage 3. Could be a stage 2 continuation when you have it like that. But there's a lot of damage that's caused. So when you have stage 2 continuation breakouts, stand rathers that you break out above, not because you're just above, back into above the 12-month moving average that you play. You have to overcome important resistance, horizontal breakout line. So right now, that would be here. And for now, yeah, still no man's land here. What about real estate? Ooh, real estate looking pretty good, or better than the other ones. Stage 2, 3, and now it was tempting a breakout. So right here, keep an eye on now for that level. 12-month average is going upwards. So real estate actually is looking a little healthier than the rest of its peers. See, that's one of the rare ones that's still in overbought territory. Bullish. Oh, another one. Okay, so I kept the 2 strongest for last, except for that dip there. Still in bull territory. Stage 2 even broke out last month. So the utilities are doing pretty sweet. So that's the odd man out. So that sector, utilities, is really nice stage 2s. Lots of power zone. See all that up. Whoa. Another power zone right here, and not staying a long time in that oversold territory. So utilities are looking pretty sweet. So that's it, guys. So most of them, they don't look as bad as they did back in November or December of last year. But they aren't as all as good as you'd think they'd be. Still some below 12-month moving average, some around the 12-month moving average. And with 2 of them, one in stage 2 getting far away from 12-month moving average, and the other one also getting far away with a little bit of resistance on top. So that's it. That's under the hood SPS sectors. Keep fiddling around with the fast stock. So if ever you have doubts about the health of a stage, look where you're at, and that's what you're aiming for. All right, guys. See ya.